Hi, my name is Mike Stark. I'm an attorney at Jezik and Moise. I grew up in upstate New York. I graduated law school in 2009 at age 40, became barred in Maryland, and decided to do criminal defense. Love working here at Jezik and Moise. Everybody's pulling in the same direction, from the secretaries to the paralegals to the most senior partners to Andy Jezik. I mean, if you've got a question, if you need help with anything, everybody is there. They've done it before. You're in good hands at Jezik and Moise. Now, why did I become a defense attorney? The answer's pretty simple. I needed one. And the one I got, I wasn't happy with. It was a public defender. I was 24 years old. I was a waiter. I didn't have a lot of money, so I took the public defender when I was given a DWI. I'd been drinking beer outside, kicking around a hacky sack. I had long hair and an old car. You know, like I said, I didn't have a lot of money. I wasn't driving a new Lexus. So the police saw me drinking beer outside, and I think they waited until I was, until they had seen that I'd drunk enough to where if they pulled me over, they'd be able to write me up. Well, I tricked them. I flipped my keys to my friend. I did exactly what you're supposed to do in that situation. I didn't drive out of there. My friend drove out of there, and he was dead sober. It didn't matter. They pulled me over, and they wrote me a DWI from the passenger seat of my car. I went to the public defender, and she told me I had to plead guilty. She made me go back to her 3 separate trips on a bus, and each time she told me I had to plead guilty to this DWI that I wasn't guilty of. Each time I told her the same story. I was in my passenger seat. It wasn't until we went to court that the public defender talked to the state's attorney, found out what I said was true, and they dropped the charge. You shouldn't have to fight for yourself the way I fought for myself. You should have an attorney that's on your side. You shouldn't be fighting against your attorney. There's more to this story, too, about why I became an attorney. I wasn't even 3 years old yet when both my mom and dad went to jail on drug charges. My father went to jail for 5 years on marijuana charges in New York. My mom didn't do that much time. I think she only ended up doing about a month, but that's enough to disrupt a family. My sister and I had to go live with somebody else. Look, when you get into jams, a lot of times it's not just you that's in trouble. It's your entire family that relies on you. And you need somebody in your corner. You need somebody that knows the law. You need somebody that you can count on to show up for you and fight for you and make sure you get the best result you can possibly get. And that's the person I want to be for you. That's why I became a criminal defense attorney.